Good morning, dear students. Welcome to KLE's online classes. Let us continuation our discussion on unit number 2, industrial policy. In previous classes, we completed introduction to industrial policy, industrial resolution policy of 1948, industrial resolution policy of 1956 we seen in previous classes, and today we are moving to next industrial policies or 1973 industrial policy of resolution, 1977 industrial policy of resolution, and in the 1980 industrial policy of resolution. So today we are going to be discussion in briefly three policies. See, in the year of 1973 the government of India was introduced 1973 industrial policy of resolution. This policy prime aim was modification of 1956 industrial policy. The misleading aspects was deleted by 1973 industrial policy. See, what are the modification taken by 1973 industrial policy in 1956? The features of 1973 industrial policy of resolution. The first one is changes in 1956 industrial policy of resolution. See, the government of India was introduced in 1948 first policy, and second one is 1956. The 1956 the misleading aspects removed by 1973 industrial policy. And the second one is removal misleading. The misleading criteria whatever occupied 1956 industrial policy, see, the misleading or misguiding aspects was removed by 1973 industrial policy for development of industrial sector as well as industrial labor. And third one is interaction between agriculture and industrial sector. The 1973 industrial policy was made interconnection between industrial sector and agriculture sector. Because of the industrial development and agricultural development, both are interconnection. See, because of industrial products purchased by agriculture sector products purchased by industrial sector. Therefore, the mutual interaction made by 1973 industrial policy in India. See, then the generation of power. See, basically India was a scarcity of coal. India was suffering from electricity generation. The 1973 industrial policy of resolution has given more priority to generation and transmission of power throughout the country. See, wherever existing industrial sector or industrial units supplied power by government of India through the electrical companies. Therefore, the 1973 policy was given more priority to generation of power. Using of natural power, wind power, coal power and water power, the government was succeeded in 1973 policy. See, because of the power is blood of the industries. Without blood, the man will not be stable. Therefore, industries also without power, the industries will not be run. Therefore, government of India has been generating more power, the sufficient power to industries. The importance goes to small scale industries development. Because of the industrial development, the real industrial development is in small scale industries like teeny industries, cottage industries, village industries, small scale industries. See, what are the problems faced by small scale industries? So those facilities were given by Government of India to development of small scale industries. So then the reservation for small scale industries. The 1973 industrial policy was reserved products for small scale industries. Approximately 200 and plus products were reservation for small scale industries. Only small scale industries are able to producing such a type of goods and services to further large scale industries. See, so it was benefited by small scale industrial development and special legislation to small scale industries. The act was enacted by 1973 Industrial Policy for Small Scale Industries Development. The legislation act, enacted by Government of India to development of small scale industries and providing infrastructure facilities to small scale industries, supplying power, supplying water, supplying location, supplying monetary benefits, see the loan facilities, market facilities, export and import simplification, see such a type of measurement taken by Government of India to small scale industrial development. So and the last one is ensuring balance of payment and foreign exchange. See, the every country's the economical status will be depend upon foreign exchange reserve of the RBI and respected central banks. See, the 1973 industrial policy was ensured the balance of payment balancing. See, balance of payment is nothing but systematic records of exportable and importable goods and services is called balance of payment. And foreign exchange. It was ensured increasing the foreign exchange reserve, the liquidity of the RBI, Reserve Bank of India, like special drawing rights, gold, foreign currencies, bonds. See, the features of 1973 industrial policy were 8. Then Government of India was introduced another one policy in 1977. In 1977, Government of India was introduced one more industrial policy, so was announced by the Union Minister of George Fernandez in the Parliament in the year of 1977. The 1977 features were mainly 6. The first one is target on development of small scale industries. The 1977 the industrial policy, the first feature was development of small scale industries. Therefore, our Mahatma Gandhi was told the rural development is global development or nation development. According to him, think globalization, act globalization. It means local development. Without local development, nation development will be zero according to Mahatma Gandhi. Therefore, 1977 policy was enacted by Government of India in the Parliament. The main features of 1977 industrial policies, the first feature of 77 policy, see target on development of small scale industries. See, the main focus of this policy was development of small scale industries, teeny and small scale industries. So also divided into three parts. The 1977 policy was categorized three types of small scale industries in India. The first one, household and cottage industries for self-employment. See, before entering the British, the number of cottage industries and household industries were successfully activated in India. When they were entered, they were collapsed all cottage and home industries. But 1977 industrial policy was categorized with three types of small scale industry. The first one is household and cottage industries for self-employment purposes. The government of India has been allocating loan facilities to youths to start home industries and cottage industries. And also second one is teeny industries, teeny sector investment units. See, teeny units are very small scale industries like karpura makers, incense sticks makers, pickle makers, candle makers, bamboo workers. See, such a type of industrial units also encouraged by 1977 industrial policy, so to development of small scale industrial units. And third one is small scale industries for up to 1 to 15 lakhs investment. Teeny industries 1 lakh and small scale industries 1 to 15 lakh investment criteria are called small scale industries, like leather industries, like cotton industries. See, the local industries especially we called small scale industries, and their criteria of investment was 1 lakh to 15 lakhs. And second feature of 77 policy, large scale sectors. 77 industrial policy fixes the areas of large scale sector. The basic role of large scale sector industries was to fulfill the requirement of public and promote agriculture sector. See, the 77 policy was also given importance to large scale industries and also fixed areas of large scale sector and fulfill requirement of public. What are the requirements by the public was provided by large scale industries and promote agriculture sector. See, the large scale sector were promoting agriculture sector also, like agro based industries, tobacco industries, textile industries, jute industries, sugar industries were agro based industries and also promoting agriculture sector. So in 1977 policy also categorized 4 types of large scale industries. The first one is basic industries, so infrastructure and development of small scale and village industries. See, the large scale industries were classified 4 types. The first one is basic industries, which industries were providing infrastructure and development of small scale and village industries are called basic industries. And second one is capital goods industries. So capital goods industries were manufacturing, meeting machineries requirement of cottage and small scale industries. Because of the further development of small scale industries, the capital goods industries are concentration on manufacturing machineries requirement by the small scale industrial sector. And third one is high technology industry. See, the development of agriculture, small scale industries such as pesticide industries, fertilizer industries and petrochemicals industries. The third category of large scale industries. industries such as pesticides industries, agro industries, agro inputs manufacturing industries, so all comes under third category. And other industries remaining, so above 3, accepting above 3 products, so remaining products are reserved for, so fourth categories of large scale industries. And also big business houses. See, the objective of 1977 policy restrict and control of big business houses because of, see, the general public monopoly of big business houses, because of if they will be the control and monopoly, they can expect the consumer or general public. The big houses of industries, the big business houses was controlled by 1977 industrial policy. Because of the large scale industries sometimes were become a monopoly power. When they were got the monopoly power, however the prices were increased by large scale industries. So it was caused exploitation of consumer sovereignty and customer sovereignty. Therefore government of India or 1977 industrial policy was controlled, so big business houses in 1977 industrial policy. And the role of public sector industries. See, the 1977 industrial policy was given importance to public sector enterprises also. See, the public sector enterprises increased expansion of public sector industries by 1977 industrial policy and promotion of essential goods of consumer, development of ancillary industries to make available expertise in technology and management in small and cottage industries, whatever run by the industries. See, which industries were run by the government or state government. So promoting see essential goods to consumers, so by the manufacturing of public sector enterprises and development of ancillary industries to make available in technology and management in small and cottage industries. And fifth one is sick industrial units. Sickness of industrial units are very dangerous to development of industrial sector. The sickness of industrial sector was reducing national income, increasing poverty, increasing unemployment. Therefore, government of India is undertaken to development of sick industries. In 1977, industrial policy also taken improvement of sick industries for purposes of issued certain guidelines. And the industrial policy in 1977, see, the Janata government announced its policy, the statement in the parliament. And also the main ambition of this policy, effective promotion of cottage and small scale industries, so widely so dispersed in rural area and small towns. In small towns and rural area, the small scale industrial units were activated. In this policy, small scale sector was classified into 3 groups, like see, I told you, teeny industries, cottage and household industries, and small scale industries. Also, see, the 1977 policy was restricted of monopoly power. Then the criticism of 1977 policy. See, the effective measure to curb the dominant position of large scale units, and the policy did not ensure any socio-economic transformation of the economy for curbing the role of big business houses and multinationals. See, the positive effort taken by 1977 industrial policy to development of industrial small scale industries in our economy, but scarcity of power, labor, and infrastructure facilities. The so expected result was not came from 1977 industrial policy. And third one is, and further government of India was introduced. So one more industrial policy 1980. Industrial policy of resolution 1980. See, the Congress government, UPA government was announced the new industrial policy 23rd of July 1980. See, the policy features are promote balanced growth among three sectors. See, in 1980 industrial policy, the first future promotion of balanced growth among three sectors: agriculture sector, industrial sector, service sector. The balanced growth of three sectors we call development of the country. The 1980 industrial policy was not given more importance to industrial sector. So was given three sector also, three sector development: service sector, industrial sector, and agriculture sector. See, the three sectors stable growth is called development. And the second one future is developed sick units. The sick industries are suffering from finance availability, power availability, market availability, export and import license problem. See, the which purposes those industries were become sick industries, and what are the problems were faced by sick industries. So those type of industries was upliftment by 1980 industrial policy. And third one is regulation and control. The 1980 industrial policy was regulating industrial sector, large scale industry, medium scale industry, and small scale industries, and controlling monopoly power. I told you. See, some industries are become a monopoly power when they are simultaneously earning the profit and will be capturing whole and soul of the market in the country. Such a type of industries are become a monopoly power. So therefore 1980 industrial policy was regulating and controlling industries. And second one is a redefined role of small scale industries. Redefining small scale industries because of the criteria of investment in small scale industries. So decade by decade, year by year, modified by government of India. Because of in 1 crore to 2 crore to 2 crore to 10 crore. See, the small scale industries investment criteria so modified by 1980 policy, and improving the public sector enterprises. See, in present also, past also, the public sector enterprises, the efficiency of productivity was low, lack of bureaucracy, lack of efficiency of labor, lack of profit. So therefore 1980 industrial policy was given improvement of public sector enterprises efficiency, and even extension, simplification and expansion of industrial units. See, the extension of industries units, and simplification of licensing system, simplification of investment criteria and legislation problems, and expansion of small scale industries, large scale industries and medium scale industries to providing all types of infrastructure facilities to industrial units. And see, the concept of economic federation, and we called the 1980 industrial policy is the economic concept of economic federation. because the promote the economic concept of economic federation to raise the efficiency of public sector and so reverse the trend of industrial production of the past 3 years and reformed its faith in the monopolies and restrictive trade policies MRTP. Monopolies and Restricted Trade Policies Act and Foreign Exchange Regulation Act FERA. FERA and PEMA was tremendous activated in 1980 industrial policy. So therefore, in past 3 years development, the development crossed by 1980 industrial policy. So effort. Let me stop. We shall continuing our discussion in the next class with the big industrial policy and important policy of 1991. We called New Economic Reforms 1991 or New Economic Policy 1991 or Liberalization, Globalization and Privatization and Appraisal we called. So in next class we shall be discussion 1991 industrial policy. Let me stop.